Richard Dragon. We got Richard Dragon in the Batgirl series. So as we go back, we go with Shiva's backstory. Well, her and her sister, they're basically traveling and fighting around, and then they go and start fighting people for money. And then we get to see young Richard Dragon and Bronze Tiger come up to fight them. It's just, oh, I love seeing Richard Dragon after New 52 did him so dirty. But yeah, heck, even one of the last chapter reactions, I think I brought up like all they need is Richard Dragon since they set up Bronze Tiger. So he set up this thing. The Bronze Tiger had a thing with Shiva's sister. So they had their little romance, and they became a little traveling crew, being heroic and fighting people. But Shiva still had her darkness and revenge. She didn't really quite fit in. And then David Kane was following her. He was stalking her. Got to see how they met. And this fool really came up talking about like he basically said he wants to have a baby with her. Well, he didn't outright say it, but he was over there talking about I'm trying to make a weapon, and he was like I keep failing and failing. He basically said the failing gives him it shows him how important good stock is. As he over there pats her belly, talk about good stock. So I was just like, all right, this is how he was acting. But yeah, and then he was over there talking about he's gonna set Shiva free. Come to find out he killed her sister. So I don't know what the hell happened there. Somehow Cass was still born, so he killed her sister and still ended up getting her to have the baby. I don't know how the hell that went about. But yeah, this chapter was something. Then it ends with Cass getting off the train, presumably to go see Bronze Tiger. But Bronze Tiger, this series probably respect him because a lot of times Bronze Tiger, he's just kind of he doesn't get nearly as much respect as Shiva as a DC martial artist. He kind of gets slapped around. Yeah, this chapter, his Batgirl, Tate Brombo was doing his thing. Love seeing Richard Dragon, even if it was in a flashback. Oh my lord.